I'm telling you,
It's-
right now,
it's
I don't
black.
know
what's going on.
Just so
back
the
there. It's
audience
like
knows
Wizard of
she
Oz.
is black.
It's not like the Wizard of Oz.
Austin Culture Club Podcast.
There's no fake thunder. There's no fake lightning. There's not even a statue. It's nothing like the Wizard of Oz.
Go back and watch it.
She got some real life.
Hey, Rubin.
Oh, hello, Jim.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Yeah, Austin Culture Club Podcast. Are you
Here
ready?
we are with the
Yeah.
wizard.
Are you ready? Are you ready
The
for
wizard of culture.
this? Are you the wizard or am I the wizard?
Culture wizard?
More like the wizard.
I hate myself with that one.
All right, so we have a couple guests on the show. How the show works is we're going to go into topics.
Okay.
You can chime in if you want, and then we're going to go right into the interview. So you can
All right.
just kind of listen along or chime in, but we're going to just kind of play it by ear, and then you can go in.
Gotcha.
Hey, Rubin, I got some news to tell you.
Breaking?
It's not breaking.
Okay.
It's family trauma.
Oh.
So recently, my
Sound
grandma
effects.
called me, and
Grandma
called me, and my mom kicked her out of the house.
Your
Because-
mom?
Yeah, because my grandma said that she was going through her treasures.
Hold up. Your mom kicked your grandma out because your grandma accused your mom of going through her treasures?
Yeah, stealing.
What exactly does your grandma have that's worth stealing?
I don't know, like trinkets, tchotchkes.
Like trolls or what?
Chimes,
Chimes? Okay.
medallions.
That big wooden spoon?
Yeah,
that they have like in the kitchen?
The spoon
Like,
collection, but there's like a little diamond in the spoon, so it's worth something. It's a Missouri from Missouri spoon, bicentennial spoon.
The old bicentennial.
So now she's back in Oklahoma.
No way.
Yeah, back with the aunt and her ex,
I thought the aunt fell in love with
the farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And where's your granddad in all this?
I think he's still in the trailer.
I thought he was living with the aunt, or she threw him out.
No, he's still living in the condemned trailer. She's living with the dude that's this. Yeah.
I mean, how fucked up is a trailer to be condemned?
Trailers are already condemned once you purchase them, I feel. They're already just made from, like, scrap metal.
Prefab.
Yeah, prefab.
Prefab.
Do you have any, did you go to therapy today?
I missed therapy today. I had to go get my son at Walmart. It's a long story.
I want to say you missed it.
Well, I did miss it.
Okay, you missed
I miss therapy. I enjoy therapy. I'm a fan of therapy. I need therapy.
So I contacted your therapist, and she's worried about you. She sounds hot.
I'm worried about myself.
Damn,
already
she has like
told
a
you.
raspy voice, kind of like a teacher.
I don't
You know, it's
really
like-
appreciate
I
you
feel like
talking
I
about
need
my
like extra
therapist
credit
like
just to
this.
hang out with her more.
First of all, she's not a teacher, and if she is a teacher, God bless her.
Yeah, like.
But she could probably teach a few things for sure.
Do you want to talk about it, or since you
No.
missed therapy, I could be your therapist? Maybe you need to live in a van. Maybe that'll help with your chi.
I need. Didn't you do something cultural this weekend?
I wouldn't call your mom cultural.
Didn't you go to a concert?
Oh yeah, I saw Ringo Death Star at Empire.
Oh,
So
this
the scenario
motherfucker.
was like you had to like rent the table,
Yes.
and you could have 8 people max at the table, but you could not leave the table. But it was a concert, and you couldn't stand up at the table. It was terrible.
Did you play flip cup?
No, that was not allowed.
You couldn't play flip cup at
Yeah,
the table?
You can't flip the cups. That's how they spread the virus, man.
You're
You're
telling me.
flipping, you're flopping.
Oh, I didn't even think
So
about the
you gotta,
flipping
you
and the
gotta
flopping.
sit at your table, hands to this side.
No flip cup.
You can order drinks, but through the app. They're like $7 like
What
Lone
app?
Stars, and drink it through a straw because you don't want to, slosh it around.
What app?
There's an app. The Empire app.
There's an app to order drinks?
Yeah, that's the future.
Is there
of
like
the
a little
corona.
fucking thing where you can say, hey, pour heavy?
No, it says, would you like a drink? And you go, yes, please. And then that'll be $7.
Like the future?
All right,
Like
we're going right into
Like a
topics.
robot brings the tray?
You're boring me.
Oh,
Let's go right into topics. So, I don't know if you know this because you're Latinx.
thank you.
Latinx. I wish I was Latinx. I have a strong
Yeah,
attraction
get back to your
women
topic.
of Latinx.
Get
26
back.
years since Selena passed.
It has been 26 years, and
Today, she died today.
Oh, wow.
26 years
you
ago.
know, we still want to kill that bitch that killed her.
I know. I'll do anything for you, Selena. Right?
That's not funny.
It's not funny. I'm saying
I
would
just
do
said
anything.
that's not funny.
I'm saying I would do anything.
I'm saying
for
that's not
Selena.
funny.
She is the queen of Tejano. That's what they say.
She is the queen of South Texas.
She's more than that. There's more to life than South Texas. If you got in a van and drove around, you would know that.
But I'll always have Selena in my heart.
She's more than just in my heart. She's in my soul.
Selena.
So today, did you drive early this morning? Because there was a 3-hour stop in traffic because a power line went down this morning.
Where?
Mopac. No, I-35. I think Mopac had some issues too. But
Where?
Traffic.
We're on 35.
You know, the 35.
Man, it's a
Exit
big
thing.
35.
You know, it was like a...
It goes all the way from San Antonio
Yeah.
to Chicago. You're going to say 35? It
you
could be
know,
in fucking
like
Waco.
in the Austin city limits.
Like, I don't even know what that means.
Next topic.
Yeah, there's traffic, Rubin. Get this. This morning, traffic was bad,
I'm saying it
Rubin.
was like a-
Fucking traffic's bad
saying
every morning.
I-35
Every
was
single
slowed down.
morning on 35, you stop and you wonder why. But I guess you have the answers, Joey. You always have the answers.
I never have the answer.
Electric lines down. Fog. Red mist.
This segment is Dead Air.
Dead air.
And
Brought to you.
I'd like to
Brought to you by Old Number 7.
I'd like to say
Jack
this
Daniels.
this Dead Air is for Selena.
Queen of South Texas. Never forget.
You ruined Dead Air. It was you got.
I was saying never forget.
Twin Towers.
No, Selena.
You don't want to forget the.
On 9/11, we can talk about the Twin Towers, but today is Selena's day.
When was the last time you've been to a 7-Eleven?
Woo! Just earlier today, I had to.
So Leander,
talk about
police
it.
arrested a man for stabbing his mom to death. I can relate.
I was about to say, like,
I hate my mom.
how
I
did you pull this off? How did you pull this trick? Like, how did you stab your mom?
Did y'all get a van to get away from your mom, or are
She
y'all
definitely
fans?
did.
Yeah, moms are the worst.
Woo. Thank you for bringing up your issues as always.
Well, I mean, I guess it's weird.
This is topics.
If you got a van,
Topics.
but then your mom is known for driving a van. Did your mom drive vans growing up?
Did she?
Like the mom, isn't that like the mom cars?
My
the
mom
vans?
did. Well, my mom used to have a van.
Does
but-
that cause trauma in the van? Does it bring up bad memories?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Flashbacks.
Yeah,
Because
flashbacks.
I
Jerky
I don't
movements.
really like being in like vans per se because it reminds me of my mom.
Mama.
Yeah, mama.
Just say mama.
Yeah, mommy, mama.
Oh, mama. Next topic.
Next topic. So less than 50% of people in America go to church or any religious organizations. Did you know that?
Yeah. Because of COVID. We can't be going to
No,
church.
no,
fool.
I'm
I'm
saying
like a
this
super
is-
spreader. I'm over there super spreading this motherfucker.
Religion has nothing to do with COVID.
Oh.
They don't believe in it.
Who doesn't?
Q.
Q is not God.
Q is like a form of God, right?
No, he's
It's
not.
like the second coming.
It's a
of God.
fucking letter.
It's more than that.
Q's a letter.
QAnon.
Are you watching the HBO documentary on this?
Into the storm. You know,
I'll get a Q motherfucker on here and he can fucking talk to you about life.
you go on 4chan.
You JFK
8chan.
Jr. loving motherfucker.
I love him.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
I think he was like on an episode of Seinfeld.
What's the deal with that?
What's the deal with that?
That's a good deal.
So Trump launches his own website because every social media thing blocked him.
Really?
Are y'all Trump supporters or?
Not usually. Are you?
Not usually.
All right, that's good. That's good because I would say You're
Would
wrong.
we abolish? Would we?
Y'all got a
would we
website.
Abolish from this podcast?
Yeah. I mean, well,
I mean,
we
I
like
don't know, I might
we like
diss you,
controversy,
but
so it'd be
Okay,
fine. It'd be
just
fine.
for more interest.
Yeah.
Keep things lively.
Website problems.
But I heard something about some news that may be breaking. Breaking news. Boom, boom. Breaking news. Do you have
Are you
breaking
saying
news?
you have breaking news?
I got breaking news today.
You
yes.
have breaking
yeah,
news.
breaking news.
Traffic.
You know, Satan. Yeah.
The traffic
Yeah,
story.
you know, van life.
Are you gonna bring up Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Satanic.
I heard something about
shoes
that.
are
What
in.
is that?
Why must we have satanic panic again?
What do
I love
satanic
it.
shoes
I bring
look
it.
like?
Yeah. So these shoes are like the old
They're
Nike
like Air Max 95s.
97, son.
Oh my bad.
Come on.
Air Max 97 is like one drop of human
I don't know
blood
what that looks like.
and like red rum.
Yeah,
written
so
on the
they came
side or
out with these
something.
shoes, and then has one drop of human blood, has 666 on the side, has a Bible verse that references Satan, and then it has a pentagram on like the
Where the
lip,
laces
the
are.
laces.
Those sound pretty sick.
And it
I
was
don't know.
the Little Nas satanic shoes.
They
to
sell
go with
for
the jacket.
$1,000 a piece.
Well, he only came out with
Dang.
666
pairs. Yeah.
pairs of the shoes.
They're
And they
like-
sold out immediately. And the like some governor of Illinois or something
I don't know.
was like
You're breaking it.
like he said like children should not be aware of this. It makes it more popularized, and then the Satanist church founder said this is all just propaganda. It's not.
Like
R.I.P.
Satanism
Anton
is being more
LaVey.
popularized.
No, so there's
Oh.
like a Satanist church, and they're like saying you're just doing this for the popularity of Satanism.
Shout out
But
Anton LaVey.
what he's doing is like what the rapper is doing is saying like, oh, you know, I'm just creating some kind of controversy that's gonna be like blown
It's
over.
art.
So it's art.
And it's
You know.
working out.
Art-
Yeah,
for
it's
Artistic
him.
for it. So
statement.
like in a Trump era that we live in, people are like thinking that like God is gonna like in the world and Satan is the all evil and Q is gonna get us.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Don't be playing.
So that's why I wear my.
So there are a lot of like people in Texas that are like kind of getting upset about it.
well, not just Texas, like just the U.S. because
Just all
everybody's
over.
like just
Yeah.
thinking that it's gonna be like this.
It's like a slow news day. So when the story pops up about Satanism, you know we satanic
Well, then
panic.
he
they're
like
gonna hop on
he
that.
came out
we old school satanic panic.
He
You know?
came out with that music video where he's like getting fucked by Satan.
We like heavy metal music in the 80s, kid. We've always been satanic panic.
Hell yeah, Slayer.
Thank you.
Never forget.
That one Halloween record, I think it's the Seven Gates of Hell. That's Venom.
I was trying to come up with a joke for the next topic, but Biden's dog.
I got some news.
Oh, great.
Elon Musk keeps on telling other motherfuckers from California and from all over the country to move to Austin, move to South Texas, go look at Selena's statue. Man, fuck him. I'm tired of him being like, everybody come over here. Why don't you just hire some locals, fool? Fucking get down with the get down.
So you're not
You know,
SpaceX?
hire like Wes Hunter.
You're
or
Latinx,
fuck-
but not SpaceX.
I just said to hire Wes Hunter.
What about instead of van life, like spaceship life?
I'm
Next
I'm
level.
with that.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like a shuttle.
A shuttle?
Yeah.
Shuttle.
When was the
life?
last time you've been in a shuttle? Terrible.
Like a space shuttle? What are you
Like
talking
a
about?
rocket?
No, like a shuttle.
Like a van shuttle?
No, like a shuttle.
Like a
Like a commuter thing?
You know, like the Commandant type shit.
You had me at hello.
All right. Look, I don't want to talk shit about shit, but fuck Elon Musk, man. This dude keeps on fucking beefing with me. I'm tired of it.
He has a must to him, you know?
Fuck him.
I would agree with that.
I don't like anyone from fucking other hemispheres. I don't like this motherfucker. Fuck him.
Is he living in Austin?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. He hangs
Just-
out with Joe
do you guys know where
Rogan
he
and
lives?
He's
Yeah.
at this
Hotel
fucking
and all those
hotel my
guys.
homeboy works at.
Yeah.
He's there every day.
Do you guys know where they live?
He's
Not-
at
not West Austin.
West
yeah.
Austin.
Who
It's
the
a
fuck said
general
that?
area.
Oh,
The wizard.
curtain, the
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah.
hey,
See?
fucking
That's why he's
Wizard
doing
of
it.
Oz.
shimmy shams. I started to see things.
So, you know, Biden's dog be biting people again. Biden.
They're
I got
dogs. You know what dogs do? Fuck shit up.
Yeah, dogs continuously bite people? Is that what
Yes.
dogs do?
biting people.
I haven't heard
pissing
anything
on the
about,
couch.
What's the news about Biden's dog?
Like Biden's dog got in trouble for biting somebody in the White House.
Oh, really?
And they took him away, and they he went through therapy and got
Who, Biden or
rehabilitated.
the dog?
The dog.
Okay.
Rehab.
Biden fell down. And he's better now.
Rehab.
And they brought the dog back, and the dog bit somebody else.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so now, and then
So they're training
the other
them well.
dog's been shitting in the White House.
They're like huskies, fool. They can do whatever they want.
German shepherds.
Whatever. I don't know. They look like Malamutes or some shit.
So some people think
Thought
that's
it
a
was a corgi.
sign why Biden shouldn't be in the White House, because those dogs, man, they're causing trouble.
That's like almost like fucking sexist.
Who
you
let
know?
the dogs out?
It's like you can't control your woman, you can't control your dog. What the fuck kind of mentality
Why not
is
get
that?
some cats up in there, man?
All right.
Last topic.
What?
Last topic. So, the vaccine.
Oh, I have a topic.
Well, the vaccine.
I have a.
Yeah.
Do your topic first. Fuck it.
So, plant-based shots
Woo!
for the vaccine with tobacco.
You know, my mom thinks that because she smokes dirt weed that you can't get COVID.
Pregnant?
COVID.
Oh, no, it's the cocaine. Well, it's the bong rips that coat your lungs that help you
And the
from getting it.
cocaine.
And the cocaine within the nose, the
Sensory.
mind.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
what helps not get COVID. If you're not
Cocaine.
familiar with that. Cocaine and weed resin.
It's a combination.
Okay. Just like
Yeah.
mix it. You
But
like
not like
smoke
good
the
weed.
cocaine.
It's
and-
got to
You
be
don't
like,
have to smoke
it's
the
got to be like
cocaine.
real shitty weed. Like,
Like South Texas weed.
All
I
right.
didn't say that out loud. I'm not trying to like
grown
give
in
away
the
secrets.
hillside.
Like
the
Elon Musk
secrets.
weed.
Yeah. Well, no. Elon,
no,
he
fuck
smokes
Elon Musk
space
weed.
weed.
That dude
Okay,
over
like
there
different-
fucking with
Is that
gravity
different-
bongs
is that
and
strain,
shit.
or is that
I
just,
hate,
like,
you know, I hate me some
from
gravity
space?
bongs, man. I'm fucking
I think
tired
our
of that.
producer knows more about.
Yeah,
the weed.
he looks like
I think he sells to Elon Musk.
Fucking gravity bong.
But it's
hidden
like more of a, it's
motherfuckers.
more like a vape or a mindset.
Oh, vape mindset?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag vape mindset.
All right, so I read that some lady in Oklahoma working at Goodwill found $42,000 in a sweater and gave it back to the
What?
person who fucking donated the sweater.
How is there that much cash in a sweater?
Look,
Drug money. And that's not even. I
Those are
guess
some deep pockets.
I thought we were in Austin, Texas, and you're talking about Oklahoma.
well, I was just doing a shout out to your grandparents.
What is this? Oklahoma.
He's trying to be more
Culture Club
inclusive.
or something.
Because your grandma got kicked out of Texas. I was like, man, I'm with her in
yeah.
spirit. You know,
Maybe
Oklahoma
we
for
should
life.
promote Oklahoma so people move out of Austin, right? Right?
It's too late for that.
There's nothing remote there. Like it's just.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the
We were
old
just in
97s
Oklahoma.
will play or
Did
something.
y'all enjoy yourself in Oklahoma?
It was.
We were talking about it today, and we compared it to like Purgatory, or like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So that sounds
It's kind of
fun.
like it's a
Like
in-between.
Dante's Inferno. That's like
an
one of the
in-between
levels.
Oh, I
of
was thinking
hell.
more like the ski resort purgatory.
Oh no.
I've never been there.
What's that like? A movie from the 80s or something?
Oh, you know I love Out Cold. You know.
All right, well, that was topics.
Topics.
We're going right into the interview. We
Interview.
have a couple guests on the show. It's going to be a great
Couple
show.
of guests.
They're known as van people.
They have names.
Van dwellers.
Dwellers.
Van enthusiasts.
They're not homeless. They have no house.
Houseless. That's what we
Houseless
are.
is the term.
Yeah, it's not homeless.
That's the
it's
proper
houseless.
term
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us, or else we'll be offended.
Yes.
And I'm glad they're on the show.
All right.
Ready?
So, how long have y'all been on the road?
Since January. Yeah.
Beginning of January.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Is this your first tour out there on the road, or
First
have y'all,
time being out on the road.
or have y'all been on before the road, or is it your
I've
second
been on the
tour,
road a
third
couple
road?
times.
Okay.
But this is like the longest I've been like living on the road.
I'm sorry for my co-host here. He doesn't know how to like ask really good questions. But I'm gonna start with what made you decide to
Okay.
do this?
Asking how
lifestyle?
long they've been on the road is a fucking good question. People want to
You
know.
gotta work up to that. Nobody
How do I
cares
work
about
up
how
to
long-
that?
How long did you take a shit today?
Whoa,
don't care about that.
whoa.
Yeah, that's a bit
whoa.
personal.
Yeah,
Asking us
yeah,
how
yeah.
long we've been on the road for.
Yeah.
We need some foreplay. Come on.
That's the fucking
Yeah,
song.
kinda-
On the road again.
No, you gotta work your
like
way
a
up to
band
that,
of
you know?
assholes,
Yeah.
we go down the highway. Come on, man.
That's
Buy
not
me
how the
dinner
song goes.
Give me my
first. at
pin back,
least.
too.
Jesus.
Shit.
Fucking weirdo. All right.
But I think we're ready.
Tell us more about your van.
No. I don't care about the van.
I care about the van.
I care about their life.
It's a red Astro
care about
van,
it.
America.
It's maroon,
D-
by the way.
Red.
You haven't seen it.
Mob.
What the fuck is going on back?
Nor are you ever gonna see it with that attitude.
He's
Red.
talking to Elon Musk.
So yeah, the question is,
You're musky.
how did you get into this lifestyle? Like, why did you pursue this?
Yeah.
Is it lack of income or just the view of the world or
A little mix of
love?
both, honestly. A little bit of both. So originally we were planning on going to Colorado, and we were there for a couple months, and then we heard your guys' podcast, and they're like, "Oh, come to Austin." So I was like, "All right."
Makes
you go.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Do you cry a lot on the road?
Mostly me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Mostly her.
Because it's so beautiful, you know, being out there with nature and seeing the sunrise and the open road and, you know, just you and the howling coyote.
Yeah,
Tears.
That's all part of it. That's kind of like the allure of it, is just being able to like
religious
be,
persecution?
yeah, that and like nice views.
Who's persecuting you?
A mix of both.
I've been watching HBO's Big Love about like the guy that's married to like he has
What the
4 wives.
fuck is Big Love got to do with this?
I'm saying he's persecuted for his lifestyle.
He's not sitting here with 7 wives.
So I'm wondering, it's like he's
I
on
only
the
brought
road.
one of them.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, now
It's
you
a
don't
big
know.
van.
Yeah.
It's not a big van. It's a Astro van. They said it. Maroon.
There's small
Red.
people, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not small people. They're
It's
people.
pretty tiny. It's pretty tiny.
So what's your next journey on the van? Are you going to go to West Coast, East Coast, Third Coast,
Well,
West Coast. We are curious about the third coast. What is that?
Texas?
Texas.
Texas
Okay.
Coast. Just Corpus
When,
Christi.
honestly, we both
Visit
didn't
the
realize
Selena
that
Some people
Texas
call it
had
the
a
Texas
coast
Riviera.
until recently.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
we were like, Texas has surf. What the heck?
She's
Yeah.
been wanting to surf for a while.
Yeah.
She's from San Diego.
Yeah. Came from California, like you said.
Califas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
yeah, God's country.
I got friends at
After you guys were
Oceanside.
shitting on
Shout out
California.
Oceanside.
Oh, hell yeah. I used to always surf in Oceanside.
That's my people. My people. So, you decided to travel in the van, live in the van, be part of the van life. Has there been any, you know, haphazards, like mistakes you've learned, like little lessons that you're like, oh, we should have done that, or anything to that effect?
I mean, we learned that our gas gauge doesn't work that well.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you run out of gas at some point?
Yeah, actually, we ran out of gas, like, going, like, probably quarter of the way from Moab to Grand Junction.
Mhm.
And Michael was
In Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, oh, Michael decided not to get gas before.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
leaving
fuck
Moab,
that,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, we got a
Don't
half
need
a
it.
tank left. We can make it.
And then, yeah, we
Van
ended
life.
up running out. And
In the middle
we
of the
had
highway.
30 miles to the next gas station, so I had to hitchhike.
But because she's a woman, 2 cars later,
Instantly.
Someone
yeah.
picked her up?
Yeah.
Super fast, nice family, and a big old truck. And then I realized that I didn't have a gas tank, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just fill up these nice water bottles, which I didn't know was illegal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we found that out. And then I didn't have money for a gas tank, so I was like, well, shit, I'm here. I don't have a gas tank. I don't have money.
So
I
what, you
ended
start
up-
like stripping or you like
started
hustling
begging.
or something? Oh,
She started crying,
selling
actually.
trinkets?
I actually
She started
just
crying.
crying, yeah.
That
in
works,
front of
right?
a Wendy's, and yeah.
I've been known to cry in front of a Wendy's
Been there.
before. They were out of
We've
the,
all
like
been
the
there.
loaded baked potato.
Oh,
It's
they
like a
fucking
seasonal
never
thing.
have
Yeah.
it. It's like such a.
The frosty
Such a bummer.
machine was down.
Ice cream machine's not working.
So what are some like what would you tell people if they wanted to live this kind of lifestyle? Like it's not for most. I think it's it's a thing that you really have to want to do. Because it can be a little daunting. Like you run out of gas and you have to cry at a Wendy's.
Right.
A lot of people can't handle that emotionally, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's for more people than you would think. Like,
It's becoming more of a not a trend, but more
Kind
common.
of. Yeah.
Are you
There's
familiar
definitely
with
a
Bob
big-
Wells?
Bob Wells? No.
Yeah.
Tell them about Bob Wells.
Bob Wells has got a kind of like a famous YouTube channel, Van Dweller. He goes by Van Dweller. He's been on the road for 15 years.
There's an
Damn.
Oscar-nominated
traveling.
film called like Nomad Land. It's about that kind of van
Oh,
life
wait.
stuff.
I've heard about the movie.
Yeah.
And
That
Bob
recently
Wells-
came out,
Yeah,
right?
Bob
yeah,
Wells
so
is in
Bob
the
Wells
movie.
is in the movie
Oh, really?
as himself.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's kind of like they're talking about how it's not about the journey, it's about the experience. It's like
Yeah.
how, like, just to, like, live off the land, almost like being like a modern day cowboy kind of thing. It's like
yeah.
Yeah,
you don't
there's-
have to rely on like a job or certain things that you have to do in a normal.
And he talks
life.
about like other things too, like 'cause a lot of people can't afford to go all
Philosophy,
year
yeah.
long. So like some of these people, like they go work,
6 months.
you know, and then they travel for 3 or 4 months, and they come back and work, and just whatever, just different kind
or
of
go
things,
town
you
to
know?
town to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they
Like one
find
lady
jobs.
like lives in a
Honestly,
Prius,
like-
and he was like talking to her about like living in a Prius, like traveling the country. That's
Yeah,
like crazy.
it's honestly
Yeah.
a lot easier nowadays than maybe before.
Yeah,
Just because like
because
you,
the homeless
we have
population, most people are homeless already, so it's just easier to just live in your car.
right. You feel a little bit more like accepted.
Yeah,
It's like
the common man.
It's more common.
Well, recently I was. It's not homeless. What is it? It's
houseless.
Houseless.
Yeah.
but I had a couch.
You've been
I slept
houseless.
houseless for
And
many
homeless.
months now.
Right. Currently.
No, not currently. Now currently I have a spot,
Okay.
but it's
Now
more of
you're-
like a tree house.
you have a
that I live
house.
in. Yeah, a
Okay.
tree house.
I guess it's been
That's
2
an upgrade.
months for you in the
That's an
place now.
upgrade.
You've
Yeah.
been there for 2 months now. That's
Yeah.
nice of you. Did y'all like watch Easy Rider and say fuck yeah, let's do that? Or
It was kind of like well, I don't know.
I don't know what
Not too many
sparked
bong hits.
the
and
idea
they're
for
just
me.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
let's do it.
Well, Michael was always planning to go to Colorado, and then, yeah, we met when I was visiting Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm from Hawaii,
And then
The Big Island or what?
Oahu.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
But like when you're in Hawaii, you're stuck on an island, so you can't really like go on the
Yeah,
road
yeah,
and like
exactly.
travel for miles and like go to another state or anything.
But you can
You're
pretend
kinda
you're like
stuck.
on the set of Jurassic Park, you know? You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like you can circle around.
the volcanoes erupt.
They filmed it in Hawaii.
They do
Halfway,
erupt.
yeah.
Yeah, and then that gets kind of boring and tedious after a while, just like circling the island. So
The Poke Bowl trend, you know? You're just like, I had this before. It was cool.
Spam.
yeah, it was cool like the first time, but like by the 100th time, it's like,
it's like,
You ever eat
this
spam
is-
and
this
eggs?
is- This is terrible poke. you
dude,
know?
that's a regular breakfast for me.
Yeah.
Spam and eggs.
51st Dates is your favorite
You know how we
movie.
roll?
Yeah, of course.
Spam
It's a
and
good,
eggs.
it's a
Oscars.
good sailor.
Um,
So I like off topic, but in Hawaii, I heard that the homeless population is crazy because the cost of living is so high. So I'm not saying that it's like van life, but I'm saying like there's like a lot of people that can't afford to live on the island.
Yeah, it's kind of it's pretty crazy. Like a lot of the locals, especially, you'll find more on the street.
So did that determine kind of like how you view life and like how you think of like this van life? Where it's like I don't want to work paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to
man,
do
fuck
these kind
people
of
like
things.
Elon Musk
I don't
moving to
wanna, like,
Hawaii and buying up everything and
buy
making
a
the price of
home.
living.
It's meaningless. So it's like
Yeah.
kind of seeing the like destitute people.
Honestly, like whenever I see the
we
homeless,
broke.
like if you're gonna be homeless anywhere,
Yeah.
Hawaii's like the perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
And that's always like been kind of my idea is like you don't really, as long as like the weather's nice, like
Yeah.
you can live pretty comfortably without living in a house.
yeah,
You know, like in Austin especially, like the weather's pretty nice here.
yeah, it's always like a
And
we
like
haven't
trap.
been here for summer yet.
we
though,
haven't been here
so.
for summer, so
Yeah,
we've only
you'll
been here a
learn-
week, so I
you'll
don't know if I
learn
can
a-
really say that
I
yet.
learned a tough lesson about living in the summer here.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be out of here by summer.
We've already like even like a couple nights ago, it was getting kind of hot just sleeping in the van,
yeah.
and it was only like maybe like 75 out.
So where are y'all gonna go next? You think?
So I'm gonna be heading back to Oregon, but before then we're gonna head back to San Diego and then just like drive up the coast.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up my surfboard, and then we're gonna go up the coast and just check out spots and definitely stop in Big Sur, I think, and yeah. and then I'll be dropping him off in Oregon, and he's gonna do the Pacific Crest Trail, and walk down the coast for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, so this
Down
is almost like a
Mexico.
little preparation for like even having less. Like I'm just gonna be.
Is this because of like religious persecution, or is it just like a spiritual journey?
It's
Did you
definitely
get some,
more of a.
some bad shrooms, and you decided that I'm gonna ride this out?
Honestly, yeah, like it's COVID time, and like, there's not that much to look forward. Like watching the news, like being around like in society and like hearing about the news constantly
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not like the best for your health as it is. So like, why not just like kind of unplug for a little
Oh
bit?
yeah, because there's this constant like just anxiety because of like the news and just things and being on your phone and likes and dislikes and everything. So yeah, why not like just run away from it?
The fuck are you talking about?
Zen dog. You find like enlightenment.
What the
know.
fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about van life. You know what I mean?
This
No,
is
I
van
don't know
life,
what you mean, because
man.
all you do is fucking sit there and post 17 times on Instagram and do weird ass polls like, should I make this into a sticker? Hey, it's me, Ramona. God, is it you fucking?
That's
that?
part of. I'm saying, to each his own. That's part of my process. Their process is different. But I'm not gonna be a cog in that machine, man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about Zen.
I'm not. What does that got to do with Zen?
Have you ever been in a van down by the river
Mexican.
during sunset?
All I do is feed those pigeons.
Have you been to Zilker at sunset?
It's amazing. The bats.
Fuck the
You been to the
bats.
Bat Cave?
Dude, are
Fucking
there bats
rabies.
Yeah. So
There's a bridge, right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
rabies
It's right
trap.
under. They live right under the bridge. So if you walk under the bridge,
What?
you smell this like real big scent of like pneumonia.
here?
Because
Guano?
the bat, yeah,
Ammonia?
Guano.
guano,
Guano.
the-
Pneumonia.
pneumonia, right?
Guano.
I don't know the term.
Guano.
I know you're always like fucking eating
Guanajuato?
bats or something.
Man, I am tired of all this fucking
Bat
stuff.
taco.
Bad talk.
It's all fun and games till you get fucking rabies,
Bit by
and
bat.
then everyone's gotta get a bunch of shots in their stomach, and it's a fucking nightmare.
I heard you got a van and left for a while, but it was for like a warrant.
Well, it's different
Oh,
times.
let's hear about that.
In the old days, us free spirits, frontiersmen, and outlaws, we had to run away from responsibility.
The riots.
Talking about.
So, from traveling across America, have you realized there's like a surge in like racism or just intolerance, or do you think most people are pretty like happy-go-lucky?
Honestly, like I think
Everybody.
I can only speak from my own experience, and like everyone we've met so far has been pretty cool. We've met a lot of people also living the van life
Okay.
who are in similar
Well,
situations.
through like
as
social
us.
media, you can kind of like get in touch and kind of meet
Yeah, like the
people in
only
groups and
stuff I hear about like discrimination and stuff is like through the news. Like I
Black
haven't
fan people,
myself. I haven't encountered anything. I don't think she has either. But
Yeah, we were a little nervous because we heard like there was like some violence against Asian people because of COVID and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, my family was like really nervous about that because he's Asian. But yeah, haven't experienced any of that.
I know there's
It
like a
is
certain intolerance
crazy
that
how
always
people do
goes
shit
on,
like that.
and then once it's like amplified, it becomes more of like an excess. But that stuff always goes on. It's just not prevalent. You just don't hear about it.
Yeah.
yeah,
But then I think some people that like they see it. It's like 4chan or anything like that. Is like then it's an excuse to do it more. You know what I mean?
yeah, I can kind of
So
see
I think
that.
I mean there's definitely a danger of living y'all's lifestyle.
Yeah, definitely.
I see an Easy Rider. They get shot by those fucking rednecks.
Is that Easy Rider 2 or the?
Yeah, it's the only
Still
reason.
riding, or-
Slow riding.
Yeah.
Mary Adler sitting in a fucking lowrider.
I don't know.
fucking
Like I
weirdo.
feel like I'm pretty racially ambiguous sometimes. Like some people think I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I probably have more of an advantage over other Asian people as far as like not being like targeted.
I feel like
So,
if
I
you
don't-
went like East Coast, like near Florida kind of area, I feel like that's where
I would have more trouble.
the more
Oh, I
racially
mean-
charged it is.
I just like to believe that these are just isolated incidents. These are fools who are just fucking caught up in their own stupidity. And I wish that this wouldn't happen, but this is what America is sometimes, you know. Fucking irrational acts of violence has always been a part of America. And
Yeah, like I like at the same time, like as like
I hate it.
upset I might be if something were to happen. Like I understand like a lot of that stuff comes from like fear. A lot of
Yeah.
people have fear, so like
Yeah.
their reaction is to like kind of like defend themselves, like their survival instinct. And some people react really negatively, like they attack. Like when they see an Asian person, they're like, "Oh, they probably have corona because."
Well, it's because
the news.
they're angry at what they don't know. It's kind of like it's not like it's just the knowledge of not knowing.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's like all the stupidity. It's like you sit there, and if you like spend 8 hours reading stories that are anti this, then you're
Yeah.
gonna walk around with this anti.
The Dr. Seuss books, you know, but
What?
Captain Underpants,
What
that
are you
new
talking-
book.
what are you-
That's
Those are bring
Yeah.
up a lot of
yeah.
How are you gonna hate on Captain
Emotions.
Underpants?
His recent book got like blocked because of
What, cocaine use?
racial intolerance.
There's racial
Really?
intolerance.
So,
Yeah.
In Captain
I don't know
Underpants?
that. It was just like the new Captain Underpants book
I didn't know
got
they were still coming
pulled.
out with them.
Got pulled for like some kind of thing where it was like kind of like vaguely racist.
Can we get some facts?
Let's fact check this.
I
Hey,
feel like you're just
is
making
he-
up
is
shit.
he-
Can you
Bullshitting.
fact check this for us?
shit, man. Got a lot of cuts on my hands here.
It's like wet pussy, right?
No!
Sorry.
What the fuck are you doing?
So in the van, do you?
No,
do you
I'm not gonna have you go forward with this.
That was a weird
You
segue.
cannot say something
Wet
like
pussy,
that.
by the way, in the van.
Nobody wanted to hear that.
Man.
That's what it.
No, it's nothing.
the
Nobody
mind
was
hears-
thinking that. Nobody was
mind-
thinking that until you said it
I
out
was
loud.
thinking it.
Naturally.
Well, obviously you
just-
were because you were a fucking dirt dog.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
So as a child, like
What as a child? What you dirt
when
dog
you were
motherfucker?
in a van.
Yeah.
So you know, like as a kid, the
Van
only
life.
place you could like mess around with a girl was in a car. In
the
van.
old
But
minivan.
did that
love.
kind of like help you with the van life? Or
that was like I'd say that's maybe 90% of the reason I decided van life was
Yeah.
for my kink,
yeah.
having sex with a
Yeah.
girl in a van.
I knew it. I knew it.
So
I knew it was a kink.
yeah.
Most people that
Why
drive
must
across
everything be a kink with you?
it's not most everything, just a lot of things.
Everything.
Everything's based on kinks, bro.
Yeah, it's like the
Bro.
what is
don't,
that?
don't bra me,
Bro.
bro.
King's complex.
No, it's not that. It is complex.
This is
The Oedipus complex.
I feel like this is all too much.
It's a small van.
No shit. People have sex in vans. It's always been happening.
So you
In
know,
the
like,
gonna do
70s,
it.
there was a
you know
van
guys
sex.
that drive like fast cars and they go, "Oh, that guy has a small dick." You know what
Uh-huh.
I mean?
Yeah.
What do they say about people that drive vans? They go, "That guy
Has a lot of candy.
has sex in his
Or
van."
he got his mom's
Has
car.
pictures of hope.
He doesn't have a car, so his mom got home and he stole his mom's
That guy
minivan.
fucks in his mom's
Yeah.
minivan.
That's about it. That's the story I always.
Didn't
heard.
you lose your virginity like in your van?
That's
It
what
was
I heard.
customized.
Custom.
Customized. What? Sorry.
Your
Sorry.
van was customized?
No, just the memory.
The doll that you had sex with was
Customized.
custom.
Customized. I'm sick and tired of you proclaiming everything's about sex all the time, when sometimes people just want to live their best fucking life
Through sex.
with sex, not through sex. See, you always using sex as a weapon.
No, it's,
I know you have no father, and growing up without a father, you were just kind of like traumatized. You know,
Yeah, so I guess we'll go right into
1-800.
1-800 find Joey's dad.
1-800 find Joey's dad. If you were in the Odessa, Midland, Texas area between 1984 and 1993, please come forward for the blood test.
We're trying to develop like an app or some kind of service to find my dad.
Hopefully, gonna find Joey's real dad.
At points, I think maybe I'm my own dad. I think maybe I traveled back in time and had sex.
I feel like that's just as likely as
Oh,
Like a
that's
Terminator
as
scenario.
having your own.
a Terminator
biological dad.
scenario.
Yeah. You know, Terminator 1, he was bad.
So are you like kind of like Sean Connor, is that the name?
Sean Connery?
No, the dude from Terminator. Are you
John
kind of like
Connor?
John Connor? That's the name.
Maybe.
This is like a John Connor
I
kind
know
of
in the
situation.
first one he was bad, but the second one he's good.
I'm gonna say this
third one.
once, and I hope time travel is impossible.
Whoa, man! You don't even. Time is an illusion.
Dude, time doesn't exist.
That's
what I learned in my van.
But traveling in time is impossible.
Because
Have you ever lived in a van? There's
Have
no
you
sense
time
of
traveled
time.
before?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to fucking figure out where that little town of yours is? To go back and have sex with your mom? In
Have you ever driven from
1980
California
fucking
to
4?
Texas? That's time traveling.
I have.
Different
yeah.
time zones.
Yeah.
And if you go back,
Also,
states,
time
if you go towards
zones-
the west.
Time zones are just what the white
Exactly.
people did is to make us work more hours. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Daylight
that
savings
actually
time,
a
it's just like-
theory?
This is a bullshit thing.
I think, he's off his rocker.
If you're gonna do time's a flat circle, then how are you gonna have time zones?
It's all an illusion of the aspect of time.
You know what tomorrow is?
So I'd like to shout out our guest on
Honor
the show
comes.
has his own podcast.
Tomorrow's New Year's
and
Day.
it's called Hot Boys and Hammocks.
Hot guys in hammocks.
Hot Guys and Hammocks.
Check it out
So
on
Rubin,
YouTube.
I know how you like hot guys and you like
I
hammocks.
just want to say Happy New Year's
two
Day
favorite
to all of
things.
us who hate the
he
Gregorian
has
calendar.
he has four episodes available on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yep.
Hot Guys and Hammocks.
Oh yeah, we have. If we're promoting right now, we
Y'all
also
doing like
have
a little
peanut
van
butter.
journal or anything?
You have your own a peanut butter line?
Yeah, like so while we're living in our van, like we
You make your own butter?
we have our own peanut butter that we're making.
Okay.
We actually brought it today.
Break it out.
You guys are
Hell
welcome to try
yeah.
some if you want.
Yum. Wow.
That's
Is
wholesome.
that a lubricant as well?
Yeah, it's kind of multifunctional, so you can use it as a lubricant if you want a little bit more friction.
Yeah. Because
That's good.
I've
That
dated a
spice
lot
up
of
your life
hippies
a
in my
little
day, and it's always the cocoa butter.
So
you
if
know?
you want to try,
It's a natural
spoon
lube.
right there.
I want to say thank
Yeah,
you.
Take a bite.
I said thank you already.
Can we talk to the producer? Do we have any crackers back there?
We have we also came up with a name for it. You can.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, what's the name?
It's called Nut. N-U-T period.
I'm not eating nut. I'm not eating his nut either.
You can follow us on Instagram. It's called Nut in Jar. Nut period in
Oh
period
my
jar.
God. I'm not gonna Google that.
Wow. It's so chunky. That's a chunky
Honestly,
nut.
you should try it. It's pretty good.
you should try the fork side because the spoon side looks a little dirty.
That's a good.
No, okay, so I'll tell you what's in it. It's
Get
peanut butter.
away!
It's peanut butter, coconut oil, and honey,
And a little bit of love.
and some chocolate chips.
Ooh, baby. Hey, can we get the producer to try this for us too? All right.
We're still working on the recipe, so you know.
Time is your flat circle.
Wow.
Is it good?
That's pretty good.
Is it?
That'd be good on a Triscuit. There's some chunkiness
Nobody
in this.
eats peanut butter with Triscuits.
I mean, a tortilla,
Oh, how dare you!
Gen X.
Yeah, fam?
Yeah.
Down.
Hell yeah.
So do you have how do you make this nut?
So in our van,
You know, it's sundown,
it gets pretty
put a little
late.
music on,
Put on some Marvin Gaye
Marvin.
Soft jazz.
Yeah.
or soft jazz.
Yeah.
You know, your
Yeah.
pick.
Depending on the mood.
Sunset, of
Down
course.
by
With the
river.
black curtain
Down
over
by the river.
fucking van.
And you know, we just whip out the blender.
Oh, the van.
All right,
is
is
a
it a
knockin',
certain-
Don't bother. The
Is it
van is a
certain
rockin'. Don't
blender,
bother
or
knocking.
is it?
It's a Ninja blender.
Oh, I got one of those.
Yeah. We
Probably
have,
one of
like,
the best
this,
blenders.
This battery, and we can recharge it.
It's called a jackery.
Yeah.
That's how we make
Okay.
our nut.
Jack
Just a little bit. Plug it into the jackery.
You know,
Did you-
sometimes you gotta plug in the jackery to get the nut.
I know.
You know about van life.
Oh, Jackery.
You know about down by
That
the
one
river.
time you're turning on the jackery and making nut, and your mom caught you. Remember?
Oh,
You're like,
man.
it's peanut butter, and she's like,
They got that daiquiri window over there. Jackery window.
Oh, at the Dairy Queen.
Nah, you can
They
drink.
said you couldn't park there.
It's
anymore.
open container on Weberville.
Here, we'll just put this nut away.
Back in. Oh, it's just
Oh,
keep it
and-
on the counter.
Okay.
In Weberville.
On Weberville Road is open container now, so you can walk around and drink booze on
Julian,
the street.
did
Really?
you like
Just on that road?
Did you like the
Yeah.
nut?
I thought it was pretty good. It was like the most natural tasting peanut.
Who are you talking
Right?
to?
Right?
I'm talking to the wizard.
It's a fucking ghost. You're talking
The
to.
wizard.
There's nobody there. There's a black curtain.
But it was
He's
tasty,
not on
right?
television.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I
Okay.
especially like the actual, how it actually had chunk. to
Right. It has a little bit more like texture.
it. Yeah.
Crunchy?
Rather than just crunchy, it's actually.
Well, it's like kind of like a textural, like it's like a smooth
Don't you
crunch.
dare textural me.
It's like
here.
a smooth crunch. So, are you trying to develop this as like a product, or you just
Yeah.
your road goo, or what?
She was telling me there's like
is
some
like Shark
farmers
Tank now?
markets in Austin that
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can possibly put up a stand and like maybe have some people try it.
Michael recently quit his job at,
No. What?
but so we're trying to make it up. through
Yeah, I've
peanut
recently
butter.
been unemployed for a year now. I live off the land.
Recently.
Yeah. Yeah, recently. You know, I'm I wouldn't say starving artist, but just like a
I wouldn't even
well
say
fed
artist,
yeah.
really.
you know, I've been known to dabble in
Just
creative
starving.
art. Yeah, just arts in general.
This is not about you.
Well, okay. What are
Why is
some of
everything?
the arts that
Why
you're?
is everything
Well, I
you
can't
gotta
bring
be
it up on-
talking about yourself?
I can't bring
It's
it
all
up on
like,
the show.
where's my dad? Where's my art? Oh my god, I'm so lonely.
That sounds
Pretty
like an
girls.
artist.
Yeah, that's the art of the process.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's art.
Next time you make some peanut butter, let me know.
Some nut.
I love it. I love the concept. I'd probably, if they had an extra jar, I'd buy a jar off of them.
Sweet. Are you guys cool with the name too? Like we're kind of like on the fence about it.
We're like, are people gonna think there's actual like fluids in there, or
No, I mean, you just
that
have, like,
like-
I
I
just
hope
think,
not. I don't want people to think that.
I've been known to be,
What the fucking hell are you saying? Is there nut in the nut?
No, there's no nut in the nut.
you know, it's like secrets.
Come on.
Secrets.
What is secrets?
But nut.
Secrets.
The reason we
There's
named
no
it nut
secrets
is that it's
when
like
it comes to peanut
Okay.
butter.
The secret
It's
i-
peanut
The
butter.
secret is there's like a macadamia nut in there.
honestly no. That's one
And
of
he
the
does
other
buy
mixtures we're
macadamia.
making. We're also making macadamia nut butter.
Yeah. Is
With or without fluids? Give me
It's
answers
no
now.
fluids. Yeah.
there's a little coconut oil in there. Cocoa oil.
Yeah.
And some herb because we heard that helps with COVID, right?
Oh yeah. Is there CBD in there?
We're considering adding
CBD
MCT
butter?
oil.
That could work too.
Yeah. It's kind of a health craze right now.
That would be good on the van life. You could sell your butter and travel from town to town. Butter life, you know.
Mhm.
You could you could paint like a side of a mural on the van. I could help with that. If
You
you
could
want,
also-
if you want some labels
Smear
made
some
for the
peanut
butter,
on the side of the
I am a
van.
graphic designer. I've been known to
Oh.
design.
Oh, now you're a graphic designer?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
design.
is this?
You
You
can-
giving yourself
I can
titles?
design some logos for the jars.
Have you painted murals before?
Yeah. I'm working on
Sweet.
2 at the moment.
So are you?
Are
I
you?
am. Yeah. I'm a local artist.
We'd
But
be
it's not
down-
about me.
we'd
It's
be
about
down
the
for
van.
that.
You know?
Fucking, you ate some bread one time and now you're an artisan baker? What the fuck are you?
Artisan candle maker.
Okay.
That wasn't bread I ate. That was a candle.
You know, that's the one piece we're missing when we're making our nut is like the candle. So if you can make us a candle,
Yeah.
just set the tone.
Set the
mood.
tone.
Set the mood.
Yeah.
So I mean, thank you for being on the show. Is there anything you want to bring up for the van life to like inspire people to do it? Is this a lifestyle you think you're going to be doing for the next 10 years, or is this just like kind of like a time in your life to like kind of just experience, work on your
The
memoirs?
time of your
Honestly,
life.
like right now it's a time in the life, but like I can imagine myself, I can see myself like
Having
doing
kids in
this
the van
further
or-
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's honestly like people are always like
Off
how
the
house
grid.
prices are always going up,
Yeah.
and like
Off the
living the van
grid.
life is so much cheaper.
Yeah.
So you can like move to like growing cities, expensive cities, without having to
the
worry
grid.
about paying rent or anything.
There was this show. It was a spinoff of Touched by an Angel called The Promised Land. It was about a family, and they traveled from town to town. They didn't live in a van. They lived in like kind of an RV situation. But,
Which one's Touched by an Angel?
you know, it's where you get touched by an angel.
Is that like Ghost Whisperer?
That's how we make the nut. Actually.
When you walk down the road. It was on CBS right after Jag.
Just fucking jag off. Sorry.
He got you.
This has been a very, 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 very tough time for me.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Rubin is a fan of the van life.
I
He
am.
loves vans. He's
Love
always
vans.
talking
You should do
about
it, man.
Bob
Like
Wells.
we 100% recommend it.
Bob Wells.
Just
American
What
poet.
do you eat on the road? Is it just the butter?
Peanut butter!
Peanut
Honestly, like peanut
Yeah.
butter is the staple of our diet.
that and like
Um,
beans.
We
and
like to
yeah.
say it's
This
the majority.
guy makes a great 13. Was it 13 bean soup?
15.
15 beans.
15 beans. That's
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
didn't even
beans.
know that many beans existed.
High in protein.
Dang.
Yeah.
Right on.
Honestly, yeah, beans. Beans is also
My
like a.
secret bean.
We eat a lot of like appetizers you'd have at like a fancy party.
Okay.
So like cheese, crackers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except
and-
for like for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, charcuterie boards is the
Yeah,
jam.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's honestly that's like our
veritable
meals.
Movable feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a board.
Veritable.
Charcuterie.
Chartreuse. Yeah. Cheese.
Cheese.
All right,
does
so I
it.
guess we're nearing the end. Of
We're
the
nearing
van-
something.
The van life. Ruben's getting a little
Misty eyed.
frisky.
Oh, frisky.
These
Have
vans,
some nut, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
vans make them horny, and it's like really uncomfortable with the guests. Thank God there's a table over here.
I know. At least there's a table
Fans
blocking
do
it.
not make me horny.
That's-
What the fuck are you talking about?
You have like a sticker on
Isn't
your
there,
van
like,
that
the-
says "honk" because I'm horny.
I got a Cat's Cold sticker on my van, and then I got another sticker of some fucking other asshole artist named Cat's Cold. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Cat's Cold. I don't know if y'all are aware, but he's a famous local artist around town.
Artisan.
Does murals, stickers,
Bread.
bread.
You give him the gift?
But we do have some swag for you today.
Oh, sweet.
And we have a keychain and
Right on.
a magnet for the van and some stickers from.
Do
local
you guys know
Cat's Cold.
Justin Bieber personally?
Well, Justin
on this-
Bieber was originally from Austin. Most people think he's from Canada,
Really?
but no, he's been an Austin-bred guy most of his life, right?
I don't know.
I feel
What?
like you're lying to me.
You think.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
He's
when
like,
you
oh
have-
yeah, I'm lying.
yeah, it's definitely a lie, but such a pretty boy.
It's a good lie.
We like to put him on a
Yeah,
magnet.
it's like why not? And like
Such
I don't
a pretty
I don't
boy.
understand this sticker, but it's pretty sick.
So that's from the movie Seventh Seal. It's where the guy plays chess with death.
Okay.
So it's, culture. So I know you don't have like a TV on your van, but maybe you can get some books on there.
Like one of those
Okay.
You know,
old
and read
school, like a TV VCR combo.
What's
you
the
know?
name
put the
again?
Bible down,
We
you
do
know,
have a VCR,
smear a little
yeah.
nut on you, and read the Quran.
The Quran. Okay.
Can you quit bringing up the Bible and nut?
What?
Nut.
Sweet.
Thank
Maybe
you very much for being in on the podcast.
Or nut, like
Leave the nut out.
You guys
I
are-
love the
feel
nut.
free.
I'm
The nut out.
full on nut. I
That's
can't.
You're full on nut?
I can't nut, but
Joey's had plenty of nut today.
like I got high tea.
mouthful.
Oh, not high tea.
Maybe you should make sun tea too.
It's like a loaded gun.
On the
You
road.
can't
That
be
would be
walking around with
something
that.
nice.
We're
That's
thinking
enough
of
to
doing
love
cold
sun
brew
tea.
actually.
Cold brew. That
Yeah.
would be good. Yeah.
'Cause that's
We have a
like-
good coffee,
Almond milk.
dynamite coffee.
Homemade
you all-
almond milk.
What is it? Is it beans from Hawaii?
It's like macadamia nuts mostly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that could work. Cold brew.
It's time to wrap it up.
All right, we got to wrap it up. I guess that was the show today. Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for
Keep us in touch.
having us
Tell
on.
us
Big fan of
travels
the
on
van
the road.
life.
Maybe
Big fan.
we can Zoom while you're on the road from the van.
Yeah.
On
let's
the
do it.
road
We'll
again.
do a little van segment.
Like a band of people
little sunset
making
set.
peanut butter.
Yeah. What's
We're
your
the
what's
best
so
of
what's the
friends.
playlist for the van life?
Is it real sticky in the van?
No.
The playlist.
Yeah, what do y'all listen to while on the band? Do you listen to like podcasts?
Kick out
Or
the
listen to
jams.
like inspirational?
The Dead.
What do we listen to? We listen to a
Classical?
little bit of The Dead.
Yeah. Definitely podcasts.
Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of podcasts.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Listen to us on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Listen to yourself on the road. Listen to this podcast that
Yeah,
you're
and,
on
you
the
know, if
road.
you guys, again, like if you want to follow Nut in Jar, Nut period in period jar, that's where we'll be selling our peanut butter.
So do you have like an Instagram or anything, a site yet for Nut and Jar?
Yeah, it's
So it's on Instagram?
yeah.
All
Nut in
right.
Jar.
So Instagram, Nut in Jar. On
period
Instagram.
in between each
Yeah,
word.
period in between. And then you can listen to his podcast,
Hot guys.
Hot
and hammocks.
Guys in Hammocks.
Hammocks. You can
On
also
YouTube.
listen to our podcast, Austin Culture Club. You can find us on Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Spotify.
Or
Oh,
you
damn,
can listen
you guys
to
are on all those.
Trippy Talks, which is filmed in the same studio, and you can find that on Apple Music.
It's our sister podcast.
Yeah, but it's not your sister.
No, I didn't say it was my. I said our sister podcast.
You guys are related.
Through podcast.
Two podcasts.
And then we have tomorrow night live is the music. What is that?
Music reviews.
Live music reviews.
Always fun.
Yeah. But keep in touch. You can follow us on Instagram, IG.
Any questions, any concerns, send them to our Instagram, and we'll hopefully have answers or fix the problems you have with us. Like maybe one day Joey won't say shit like wet pussy on the podcast.
I can't say it or I won't say it.
Well,
All right.
say it in context maybe, but
I'm
just
just
don't
saying-
blurt it out
I'm
because
just
you
saying-
feel like
I'm just saying. I don't mean to offend. Thank you for being on the show. That's Austin Culture Club podcast.